And we're back with another live. All right, guys, I'm Enchantress, and on this channel, we go live every single day. On Sundays, it's Angel Messages. Mondays, Mystery Monday. And Tuesday is open mic for yes or no questions. Also, we go on evenings now, okay? All week long, evenings, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the USA. Okay, live for all zodiac signs, okay? You'll find various different topics, okay? Tonight, we're doing all signs and we're doing the horoscope for the week, okay? It'll be for this week, this upcoming week. And we're also going to pull a tarot card for the week for all the zodiac signs. And we'll give you this horoscope for the week. So that's what we're doing. All right. So please subscribe so you can get the perks of the channel and slam the ding subscribe button. All right. Let us begin. We're going to get through these because it is a lot of information. So we have Aries on the board, okay? From the week of November 17th to the week of November 23rd. Someone's strange behavior, probably earlier in the week, could leave you like you got smacked almost. If this is a romantic interest, it might affect you even more profoundly, as it could prompt you to question how well you really know this person, okay? Don't go there with this person, though. This is likely to be like a new or newer relationship, and there are simply things that you have not learned about each other yet. So try to see the good in getting to know someone who has many facets, okay? A big step for you is to hope to take this week could go a long way towards making your life more prosperous and more stable, okay? You are laying the foundation for a future goal this week, which is pretty good. Don't be discouraged if it takes longer to get it started than you initially thought it would, because it's going to be worth it. A passion project may come up this week. It's going to have you occupying your thoughts for a while, okay? Or it has been occupying your thoughts for a while, I'm sorry. But you haven't yet got it started. It's saying this week, if you have some free time, it could give you the chance to get going with whatever this project is. This could be not just a great new interest, but it could also be an activity that brings you a stronger sense of calm and confidence, and one that you'll draw joy from for a long, long time. So Aries, whatever projects you have, you do need to get them started this week. This is a good time to start new projects. I do feel like somebody's going to be acting kind of funny with you this week. And if it's a love interest, it's just telling you you may want to handle it in a different way, because if it's new energy, they may not know you well yet, and things could just get off on a different foot. All right, give me one card for the week for Aries. So 3 of Pentacles. So you will be working or getting something going this week, okay? With the 3 of Pentacles on the board. Yeah. So just like it said, horoscope is going to be pretty accurate for you this week with the Pentacles showing up in the tarot. So definitely something's happening here as far as things of that nature. Sorry, I don't know why my voice wants to sound like it wants to go kind of out. I hope not. Please don't. Not this time around. It usually happens, though. But anyway, the 3 of Pentacles is putting your talents to use, Aries, and it's the early stages of accomplishment. It's your rewards that you're going to receive. It's employment if you're looking for a job. It's a chance to earn money here. Superior ability, and this is professional growth, okay? This is an increased status for Aries from putting in a sincere effort, okay? Doing the job the right way, you're going to get success in it. Expertise is here. This is somebody who works very hard, and they're very talented. Craftsmanship, careful, diligent. It's competent workers. This is somebody being a perfectionist and doing the job the right way. There's also a possible change of residence for Aries at this time. You're off to a good start. You could be taking some classes for something, okay? and you could get a certification in something that's going to bring you advancement in whatever it is that you're trying to do. So it's tangible results here. It's tangible results. There's a promotion that's possible if you work. Somebody could be applying talents to improving their home or property this week, and it could involve painting or redecorating, okay? If this is about romance this week, it suggests like somebody is going to be or not have a little, oh, wait a minute, how can I put this? This is too little of emotion. So somebody could kind of like neglect somebody or something like that. And they're putting too much emphasis on materialism here. So it could be family pressures this week for you too. All right. So I'm going to leave it there. Next zodiac sign. Don't start voice, please. All right, next zodiac sign, we have Taurus on the board. And from the week of November 17th to November 23rd, don't laminate in like the small amount of progress that you've made last week with a new project. Try to get excited about how much you have accomplished. It's a simple shift in how you perceive what you are achieving, but it's a much better way to frame your efforts. You are a hardworking individual who has come as far as you could and moved as quickly as you could despite the challenging circumstances. That is something in itself to be proud of, Taurus. It's not something to regret. I feel like by Tuesday, it might have occurred to you that your emotions are a little more raw than usual, likely because of an upcoming event that involves family or some person who puts you on edge, okay? Recognizing how you feel and why you feel that way is the first step in calming yourself down. I'm with it. It doesn't have to be upsetting if you assume the best, but a project you have become involved in was supposed to be very straightforward. But this week, it might take a sharp turn and wind up in need of a creative touch. And you may not feel up to it, okay? However, despite your self-criticism, you are a very creative person. Have fun with it, and you'll come up with something brilliant, all right? So let's get a card for the week for Taurus. All right, horoscope for the week. Give me a card for Taurus for the week of November 17th to the 23rd of November. All right, so you have the Knight of Swords. So you're going to be doing something, moving very quickly. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. Fast movement, something's coming in. Quick thinking. Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is rapid. Something happening very rapid. You could be leaving all of a sudden. It could be a sudden change coming in for you, Taurus. This is an unexpected situation. It could be related to a matter of conflict, some new people, some new experiences, swift or impulsive actions. This could be a quick solution that you come up with, mental stimulation, okay? Somebody could be aggressive this week. This could be you or some type of decisive action that you take, Taurus, this week. Diversity, you have like analytical problem solving. You might have to do some communication. You are protected though during difficult times, but I think this is a strong, assertive, and decisive person. This is somebody very clever. You may have to deal with lawyers or something like that this week. Yeah, this is somebody who's strong and dependable though. Yeah. So that's what's going on with you this week. It could be like movement, just something really quick that you have to do, some type of rash behavior. But the Knight of Swords warns you against that type of behavior. Don't do anything impulsive this week or anything rash, okay? Don't be so fast to do it, okay? Taurus. Next zodiac sign, Gemini. Let's see what we got for Gemini for the week of the 17th, November 17th to the 23rd. So you're going to need to turn on your internal editor this week to be sure that you don't say something that you might regret later. You are feeling pretty passionate about a matter that might come up for discussion. And if you aren't careful, you could express yourself in a way that could cause trouble. Think ahead about what you need to say and how the best way to present it to whomever to avoid miscommunication or hurt feelings. You may work up a lot of courage this week and ask for something that you want, such as a job, a loan, or the help that you need to take on a task that is not popular with others. Be selective in who you turn to, because if you choose the wrong person for a favor, there might be strings attached. A compliment or encouragement you receive later on in the week could be life-changing in a way, because it will come from someone you greatly admire and whose approval is essential to you. So store that memory so that you can draw on it whenever you feel insecure. By the weekend, a last minute plan could turn out to be amazing, as you might cross paths with someone who could become a dear friend or a romantic interest for the week of the 17th to the 23rd. Give me one card for Gemini. Give me one card for Gemini. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles. You're going to be multitasking here, all right? You're going to be multitasking. You could come across an Aquarius, okay? You could come across an Aquarius or an earth sign. You're definitely going to be multitasking this upcoming week, dealing with a lot of different things here with the Two of Pentacles on the board. Next zodiac sign is Cancer on the board. It's Cancer's. Oops. All right, so this week you could feel like a roller coaster ride, okay? But don't worry, it's going to turn out well in the end. While there may be a tad bit more adventure, more than you would like, you will acclimate to it, okay? So, and you're going to find yourself feeling really great about yourself because of the way that you handled yourself and all the good that it brings in. Most of what occurs in the coming days ahead will involve some kind of gain for you, including some benefits that may be of financial nature. So, and since money may be something that you are concerned about right now, this will be great. So you have some money coming in this week, Cancer. Try not to allow yourself to worry too much, as this could often be your downfall, okay? A unique invitation may come in at the beginning of the week. It involves socializing with people that you don't know well or at all, but you can be shy and insecure around strangers when this happens, okay? You can feel uncomfortable in that environment, but if you relax and warm up, you're going to allow them to see your best self. And that may include you in a project that could bring in financial gains. At the end of the week, you may experience a brief period when there are setbacks and disappointments, but you will soon see that the delays that occur are lining up for other things to fall in place perfectly, okay? Give me one card for Cancer for the week. Give me one card for Cancer this week. Okay, somebody may experience like unrequited love, okay? Unrequited love, like it's definitely like an Ace of Cups reverse here. So a love situation may not work out this week, or, you know, like it did say you were going to go places and you may feel uncomfortable around people. So this could be a date, okay? But this gets also problems in a relationship when you see the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Somebody feels like somebody doesn't love you, or you know what I mean? Separation could happen. There could be some type of sadness or depression This is definitely sex without love. Somebody could be manipulating you. If you're married, you could be having marital problems. Somebody's unhappy because somebody is toying with their emotions. There's a lack of emotional fulfillment here. Somebody may feel jerked around emotionally, okay? There's definitely like happiness in your emotional life. You could be recovering from some type of loss, though, or disappointment in a relationship. You may now realize, somebody could realize that a friendship won't turn into a love relationship, but you feel like somebody was toying with your emotions this week, okay? Somebody is more interested in sex than a long-term commitment. So this is somebody who definitely feels scorned or rejected this week. Unhappy, grieving individuals, all right? It's the next zodiac sign on the board. Double tap to like the live, guys. Next zodiac sign is Leo. We have Leo on the board. So from the weekend to November 17th to the 23rd, your confidence is going to keep rising this week. And you or someone who is very confident, you are someone that's very confident by nature anyway, being a Leo. So what you can expect is a powerful belief in yourself, taking over your thoughts and your actions. It's going to be a perfect time for you because of an offer you are likely to receive in the coming days ahead. It is one that will be monumental, okay? It's going to be very important to your future, whatever this is, and that you will strongly desire this. However, it might not be as perfect as you thought it would be. And that's where your extra confidence is going to come in, though. You don't have to take the first offer that you get. You can negotiate and make it even better. By Wednesday, you may be rethinking something or an upcoming visit or gathering with family or friends. There may be a lot of drama going on. And you just aren't in the mood for that. But don't feel bad about postponing or canceling it, because do what's best for you and your well-being. By Friday, you may have to tend to a work-related or money-related conversation with someone. You will be very businesslike, but you should also speak from the heart about what you want and about your qualifications, because it will ring true and earn the trust and respect that you deserve. Okay, so it's definitely looking like something with a job, something with finances coming up on your job or something like that. It looks like family. You may have some problems with family, because it is Thanksgiving, so people are coming together. If you want to postpone, they're telling you should for your own well-being. Give me a card for Leo this week. Yeah, you're not going to want to kind of like be bothered, okay? You're not going to be feeling it, Leo. If it's about family or coming together, you might not be feeling this, this get together or whatever this is. It doesn't have to be family, but you're just not going to be feeling it with the Four of Cups energy. You're not. So moving right along, we're going to Virgo here. Virgo's horoscope for the week of November 17th to the 23rd. You may have a rising desire to turn over a new leaf in some sort of way. And this is a great week to begin. It might be about your health and fitness, or it could be about breaking a bad habit or starting a new good habit. It might even be about something dreamy, like seeking a new romantic relationship. Whatever it is, it's telling you to get started. Around the middle of the week, you might get an unexpected call or message from someone that you made a promise to a long time ago. At that time, the other party was not ready to follow through and you waited. Now, so much time has gone by that it doesn't even feel like that you should still have to keep that promise. But have a candid talk about it, and the right thing will become very obvious to you. Someone who looks up to you, perhaps a younger individual, might come to you as for a favor this week. Although the timing may be a little tricky for you, you are encouraged to help if you can. or at least put it off until the near future. This could be a mutually rewarding experience. The weekend may be filled with things to do, which might seem like it could be tiring. However, if you maintain a carefree attitude, it could be very blissful this week for you, Virgo. Give me one card for Virgo for the week. You could be getting over some heartbreak, or you could be healing from surgery. Somebody could be healing from surgery with the Three of Swords reverse, or you could be getting over heartbreak. This is surgery. This is incisions. So somebody could be healing from surgery this week. Let me get a clarification. I do see a Two of Cups for you possibly this week. You could be in your emotions this week too, Virgo. I do see healing for you though. Definitely healing. You're going to heal well, Virgo. Next zodiac sign, Libra. All right, for the weekend of November 17th to the 23rd, there could be a lot to focus on your friendships this week. One of those might be someone who is a family member, but who you also see as a very dear friend. Someone, it could be someone else. There may have been a rough patch in the recent months, one that you never quite got over. This week, the chance to talk it out could be very beneficial and could draw you back into the loving connection you shared in the past. You might also meet a potential new friend or romantic interest this week. Someone who seems to get you from the moment you first speak. This is definitely a relationship that you need to take the time to pursue. Toward the end of the week, someone may remind you about a responsibility you agreed on some time ago, but you may have forgotten about it because the date was so far in the future. Well, that date is approaching, and you need to start working on this. After expressing your desire to learn some skill or craft that is very different from what you're used to, someone might volunteer to tutor you, and you are encouraged to say yes because it's a good opportunity that arises. All right, give me one card for the zodiac sign of Libra for this upcoming week. So it's encouraging you to get a lot of rest. You may be mentally tired or exhausted mentally. It's encouraging you to get a lot of rest this week. Okay, relax, fall back, just relax. Next zodiac sign is Scorpio on the board. And the zodiac for the week, here's Scorpio. Wait, let me get it on there. There's Scorpio. Easy come, easy go for you this week, Scorpio. That might be the attitude that you would like to take on this week towards a venture of yours that has not disappointment. That might be your way of separating yourself from feelings delusioned and upset. You sometimes hide your most profound feelings from others out of fear of being vulnerable. And sometimes you do the same thing to yourself. So if you make it less important than it really is, you won't suffer as much. But actually, you can't fool yourself. Rather than deciding it doesn't matter, dig in your heels and keep trying. You can make exceptional progress this week if you don't give up. Find yourself renewed sense of purpose this week with an educational related goal. This could be about a work-connected learning experience, or it might simply be something you have always wanted to study. Whatever it is, start searching for learning opportunities. An effort you made long ago, perhaps several years ago, may still feel like a disastrous failure to you. This week, you may have the chance to try again, and you are encouraged to do so. This could give you the new beginning you have secretly hoped for. Let's see what this is. Give me one card for Scorpio this week. So it looks like whatever it is, I'm not sure this is going to work out for you, Scorpio. You have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and this could be somebody that's coming towards you. Maybe that's what that latter part of that horoscope was about. But this is definitely financial instability. So this is also something dishonest that somebody could be doing, dishonest monetary dealings. Scattered energies. This is just depression, dissatisfaction with something. Something went stagnant, okay? This is unethical financial dealing. So it looks like you could be doing something very scamish here. And it's not suggested, okay? It's a dishonest financial transaction, or this could be somebody around you. It's going to put you in debt, okay? Somebody is going to make a mistake this week, all right? Or somebody that's coming around you, whatever this is, it's telling you it's not going to work out. Don't do it. You're refusing to take sensible risks. Don't do it. Get a life, whomever this is, don't do it. All right? Don't say I didn't tell you. Don't you do it. About to screw everything up. All right, Sagittarius on the board. Whatever this is, don't do it. All right, so a meeting or some type of seminar or a conference that is planned for this week for you could draw you into a sphere where you can make some excellent connections that are going to be very important to a goal that you are formulating for your future. Early this week, a friend or a coworker could treat you differently. They may be moody or a little snappy or generally disrespectful. Rather than reacting or anger, I can't even talk, or anger. Sorry, guys, it's the retrograde. I can't even speak well this month at all. All right, it gets me like that all right, so sit back and observe to figure out why this behavior is occurring. Once you find out, you will know precisely how to handle it. The week, you should have a sense of a much brighter feeling in all your experiences and interactions. The hard work that you have already done for certain of your projects will finally start to pay off, and you will see a light at the end of the tunnel. And it will get brighter and brighter as the week progresses. Keep working hard, and this will pay off in the way you expect. A recent event that was planned for a long time might now be over, and you may be dealing with the sadness that comes with the end of the experience. That's natural since you put a lot into it, but you can boost your mood by creating a new plan for something else that is meaningful to you. I have a Sagittarius rising, so it could apply if you listen to your rising sign as well. Give me one card for Sagittarius. Okay, so somebody doesn't want to make a decision about something, or somebody has finally made a decision about something. Let me see it. This is Two of Swords here. Yeah, you could make a decision this week in reference to a relationship or going back towards something that's sweet and innocent from the past. Somebody has made a decision. Either you or somebody that's coming towards you has made a decision about someone coming back from the past. They've made a decision. They probably see you as a soulmate, and they're going to return, okay? I don't feel like it's over between you and someone. They may return, all right? The Lovers is here at the bottom of the deck. This could be like a twin flame situation. I'm not sure if this person wants to commit, but they definitely will return. Possibly this week for you, Sagittarius. Next on the board, Capricorn. All right, so you could get a boost in your income, or your bank account may inspire you to go on a spending spree this week. However, just because you see this money and it's noted found money, I don't know what's going on, Capricorn, but whatever you did to get this money, it might not be right. It's talking about don't blow it. Find a way to invest some extra money wisely so that you can make a life better for yourself and your future. As the days go by, you may have noticed a change in the way someone is treating you, possibly with more reverence and respect than usual. They may want something from you, but that is not necessarily a bad thing. Whatever they want may also benefit you. So be open to that and be willing to listen. An old friend or an acquaintance that you bump into later on this week will seem to be overjoyed to see you, even more so than you would have expected. You may wonder why this person is reacting in such an emotional way. And it may be that they just have deeper feelings and a greater admiration for you than you ever realized. This is someone who would be good for you, someone you should spend more time with whenever you can. All right, let's get a card for, there's a card missing. Let's get a card for Capricorn for the week. Give me a card for Capricorn for the week. Okay, you could be getting over something and healing from something as well, Capricorn. We got that same thing for Virgo too. So now you are able to look at the future for something. You could be making plans to do something. You could be making plans to travel. I feel like maybe you've been sick or something, or maybe you need surgery, but you're going to heal, okay? You're going to heal from something. Or this could be heartbreak that you're getting over. But something is going to inevitably end, though. Something's going to end. I'm not going to say it's going to happen this week, but there's an ending coming for something. All right, next on the board, Aquarius. Where's my Pisces card? Where's the Pisces card? It's not over here, so got to go hunting for that. We'll get a collective read after this. See what's coming for the upcoming week. Okay, so from November 17th to the 23rd, you may have a powerful desire to follow your heart this week as you begin a new venture. Wait a second. This is not right. This is not right. This is not right. I was thinking about Pisces, but I'm supposed to be talking about Aquarius. All right. So next week, November 17th to the 23rd, Aquarius, you're going to get a lot of attention, and it might be focused on you this week. Even though you may not feel totally comfortable in the spotlight, you are encouraged to soak it all in and enjoy it. A talent or ability that you possess may be in demand, and others will want you to talk about it, and you should. This could lead to an unexpected opportunity. You may not be in a very sociable mood this week, but an invitation could come up and you probably should not refuse it. Although it might seem like a boring way to spend your time, there could be someone lined up to attend that party or whatever it is that you're going to find very fascinating. It's going to be worth your time if you go. Later in the week, you could have a chance to do something you would love to do or may come to you, okay? But it may come from someone you don't particularly like. Perhaps because of something they did to hurt you in the past. You may still be holding a grudge against this person, but maybe you should let it go. Don't spite yourself because it's something beneficial in it for you. Late in the week, you are encouraged to look into your finances. This might be about balancing your budget or creating a savings plan, paying an outstanding bill, or ensuring that your money is invested in the right places. Give me a card for Aquarius this week. Give me a card for Aquarius this week. All right, so you could be going somewhere. We do have the Six of Swords. Where are you going, Aquarius? What's Six of Swords? Where are you going? What's this Six of Swords? You could get some type of offer. It did say you would get an offer. Yep, you're going somewhere though. Look at this. Some of you may get a new vehicle or a vehicle of news. What's this Chariot? What's this Chariot? It's the Lovers. What's this Lovers? What's the Lovers here for Aquarius? Some type of choice, some type of decision, some type of good news is coming in. What is this for Aquarius? Looks like an Ace of Pentacles. Some of you could be receiving some finances. Justice is on the board. Something's going to rule in your favor this week, Aquarius. What is this going to rule in your favor? It looks like a King of Wands. It looks like you might get some type of offer. You could get an offer from the Queen of Wands. I mean, the King of Wands. All right? Some type of offer from the King of Wands. What's the outcome for Aquarius this week? What's the outcome? It's the Queen of Pentacles. You could receive some money or something this week. There's something coming in. It does look like it's going to be worth your while here. Whatever that is. Pisces. I got to find the other cards. Oh, there they are. So it must be in here. So I can do Pisces. I must have skipped it or something. Where is Pisces? There you are. All right, there's Pisces on the board. We're going to do a collective. I think I'm going to look into the twin flame and see what's going on with those who are twin flames. All right, Pisces on the board. Last but not least. All right, you may have a powerful desire to follow your heart this week as you begin a new venture. Common sense might be telling you not to do this, or you may have friends or loved ones who are echoing this in thought. Even so, you are a person who is spirited and a dreamer, and you don't always have to strictly side with the logic. Still, there may be a way that you can blend your heartfelt desires with a more logical approach. This week, find a way to do so, okay? So you can play it safe while still satisfying your dreamy desires. You're persevering. Oh, I can't even. What? Guys, I'm sorry. Your perseverance in resolving a sticky work matter may pay off this week. Sometimes you have noticed, I cannot get these, I can't get it out, guys. All right, let me go again. Someone has noticed your dedication to getting something right, and they feel for you. They might offer you the guidance that you need, or at least the time to work things out. By Thursday, some news you receive will be exciting, okay? And you may be tempted to share it with others. Perhaps as a way of saying, I told you so, because it's going to validate some claim you made to others that others didn't believe, okay? So you're going to get the proof. You are encouraged to keep that secret until you get the approval to share it, okay? Sorry, guys. Give me one card for Pisces for this week. There could be some competition coming in this week. Could have something to do with work. Could have something to do with a toxic individual. There could be somebody toxic around you this week, Pisces. That's probably those people giving you that bad information. It's family. It says friends or loved ones. It's a loved one. You may come up with something that you want to do or some type of ideal or something like that, and this person's not going to approve of it. So you could be saying, listen, I'm going to take this leap of faith. I'm going to try to do this. And they could go, oh, that's not going to work. All right. So they're telling you not to take the advice of that person. Keep moving forward. Okay. Because we have star energy here. Don't take this person's advice. Keep going. Just take a risk. Take a chance. I do see a 10 of Pentacles as Pisces. Don't listen to family or friends, okay? They don't know. And that's what's wrong with a lot of people. When they give advice to somebody, it's always because they're stuck and they can't move and they don't take leaps of faith. So they tend to give bad advice. Don't take advice from somebody who's afraid to take leaps of faith, because you'll never know until you take the risk, okay? So they can't give you advice. If you're trying to do something or take a leap of faith, don't listen to anyone. I don't care if it's your lover. I don't care if it's your lover. I don't care if it's the person you're with. There's plenty of people said to me that that's not going to work. You shouldn't do that now. What are we holding off for? There's money out here to be made. Go for it. Don't hold off. Go ahead. Do it. the hell you waiting on? Keep it moving. Let's talk about some twin flame energy here. All right. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If you're with a twin flame, where is the feminine energy in the journey? Where's the feminine energy in the journey if you're with a twin flame, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces? Let's see. Feminine energy, they're ready to speak their truth. So the feminine energy is ready to speak their truth in a connection. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, where's the masculine? Where's the masculine in the twin flame? Wow, when I tell you that flew way over there. Oh, somebody is beyond illusion. So they're starting to see things for what they are. Somebody is beyond the illusion now. And somebody wants to speak their truth. All right. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, feminine energy. Where are you in the twin flame journey? So somebody is definitely becoming aware. They might be becoming aware of this connection. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, feminine. Masculine energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, where are you in the journey? Okay, so the masculine is now integrating. They're healing. That's what's going on. See all those things they got to go through? It looks like some type of portal or healing energy. They got to heal. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, feminine energy. Where are you in the twin flame journey? Where are you in the twin flame journey? So somebody's reprogramming their soul, okay? They're reprogramming themselves. Maybe they're going to think a little bit different. Somebody is releasing something and they want to reclaim something. So they're releasing some energies. They're going to raise up and they're going to reclaim. They're reprogramming their soul, probably to connect, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, feminine energy. Masculine energy? I don't remember what I did. Feminine energy. Feminine energy for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Where are you in the twin flame journey? So it's a spiritual awakening for the feminine energy. Somebody is awoke, okay? They have been shifted, all right? Twin flame journey, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, feminine energy. Where journey? Where are you in the twin flame journey, feminine energy? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, where are you in the twin flame journey? Okay, so there's been a lot of growth here. Twin flame facilitator. There's been an expansive amount of growth in the feminine energy. Masculine, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. If you're on a twin flame journey, where are you in the journey? Okay, so somebody's ready to harmonize here. Somebody's ready to be in harmony. Collective. Give me the collective energy for the twin flame. Where are you on the twin flame journey? Awakening. So somebody has awakened to the connection. The outcome going to be for the collective? What's the outcome going to be? Yep. So the outcome is 11-11, take me home. So somebody is about to reunite with a twin flame. All right. Somebody on here is about to reunite with a twin flame and you're on the pathway to true love. All right. So we do have a reunion. Give me one more for this reunion. Give me one more. Yeah, it's a feminine energy that's about to get a reunion. It's a divine feminine. And you can see her in the depiction here. It's a divine feminine that's about to get a reunion and a connection. Guys, I'm not going to do any more. The horoscopes were enough. I don't know if I'm going to incorporate this. It wasn't really exciting here, but at least it will give you a heads up on what's going on for the week. But I wasn't excited. I mean, not as much as I am when I go into like the tarot to find out different things. All right, what's coming in love for the collective? What's coming in love this week for the collective? What's coming in love this week for the collective? So we have a Six of Pentacles. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Gemini. Reciprocity is on the board. I do see that king again. Tell me about the King of Swords on the board here. Somebody's coming in. There's the Chariot. All right. Tell me about this person on the Chariot. Could be an Emperor. The Emperor usually drives the Chariot, right? It's going to be a victory here with this person coming in. Yep. It's going to be a Two of Cups. So this week, look, they're coming towards an Empress with a love offer here. Look at the Page of Cups. So somebody's giving somebody a love offer this week. What's the outcome going to be for this love offer? It's a reconciliation for some of you, and somebody could want a commitment here. Taurus energy, Scorpio. Definitely a reconciliation on the board. Somebody has gotten over some type of heartbreak here. They're healing, and somebody may be ready to begin again. Can you trust this energy? It's a King of Wands. I'm going to say yes. It's a King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And there's the Knight of Cups. Somebody coming in with an offer. I feel like this could be an Emperor energy. They're definitely coming towards a Queen of Pentacles. Is the Queen of Pentacles going to accept this offer? Will the Queen of Pentacles accept the offer? Will the Queen of Pentacles? Yep. There it is. Didn't I tell you it was an Emperor? Somebody could be coming in. All right. Somebody's returning. You know this person. You know this person, guys. You know this Emperor. Here they come. I'm going to leave it there, guys. That's all I have, guys. That's all I have. I'm going to leave it there. Enchanted Nemesis Tarot. Please like, comment, share, guys. If you have not, slam the ding subscribe button, okay? That's all I have. I love you all. Bye, guys. Until next time, Enchanted Nemesis Tarot. Meet me in the morning, guys. What's tomorrow? Monday? Just messages tomorrow.